Join me as I push the limits and see how much I can upgrade the performance of the Ducati Multistrada Fi 4 Pikes Peak. The Ducati Multistrada Fi 4 Pikes Peak is an incredible bike, boasting a 170 horsepower V4 engine, sporty ergonomics, and top-notch Öhlins suspension. But even with its impressive specs, I knew I could take it to the next level with some extreme performance upgrades. In this video, I'll guide you through the process of transforming this bike into a track-ready monster. To tackle these upgrades, you'll need a few essential tools and parts. First, make sure you have a lift or a center stand to get the bike off the ground. You'll also need a torquey wrench, pliers, and a socket set. As for parts, we'll be using a high-performance exhaust system, upgraded suspension components, and some trick engine tuning software. Prior experience with bike maintenance is recommended, and don't forget to wear protective gear like gloves and safety glasses. Let's start with the exhaust system. We'll be replacing the stock exhaust with a high-flow unit that'll give us a nice boost in power. First, we'll need to remove the heat shield and exhaust mount, then carefully slide the new exhaust into place. Make sure to secure it tightly with the provided hardware. Next, we'll tune the engine to take advantage of the new exhaust. Using our tuning software, we'll adjust the fuel mixture and ignition timing to optimize performance. Now let's move on to the suspension. We'll be upgrading the forks and shock to prepare the bike for track duty. Start by removing the front wheel and fork legs, then install the new fork cartridges and reassemble everything. Don't forget to adjust the sag and rebound settings to your liking. Moving to the rear, we'll replace the stock shock with a high-performance unit featuring adjustable compression and rebound damping. With the suspension dialed in, we can turn our attention to the engine's electronics. We'll be installing a performance ECU tune that'll give us more power and torque across the rev range. This is a critical step, so make sure to follow the instructions carefully and double-check your work. In this section of the video, we'll show you exactly how each upgrade is performed, so you can follow along at home. From the exhaust install to the suspension tuning, we'll give you a detailed look at the process. When it comes to getting the best results from your upgrades, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, make sure to regularly check and maintain your bike's fluids and tires. Second, take the time to fine-tune your suspension settings to your riding style. And finally, don't be afraid to experiment with different engine tunes to find the perfect combination for your bike. As you work through these upgrades, you might encounter a few common issues. One of the most common is a faulty O2 sensor, which can cause your bike to run rich or lean. To fix this, simply replace the sensor with a new one and recalibrate your ECU. Another issue you might face is excessive vibration from the new exhaust. This can usually be solved by adjusting. Let me know in the comments how it goes, and if you've got any questions or need further guidance, don't hesitate to ask. And if you're hungry for more motorcycle performance modifications, be sure to check out my other video on turbocharging your bike. Thanks for watching.